What is going on, guys? Jack here, and I am back with another potential transfer video on who Arsenal should sign for the brand new 2016-17 season, which is up and coming very soon. And obviously we are talking about players that I think Arsenal should sign in the summer transfer window. Now obviously the season's not finished yet in the Barclays Premier League, and Arsenal are in with a chat of second place, but will they reach it? Only time will tell. They're running out of time though, and they need to string together some really good performances in order to get that position. But guys, if you are enjoying this concept of the series, smash that like button. Also subscribe if you are new around here. Apologies in advance for my voice. I'm struggling with a cold at the moment, and it has definitely run me down to the ground the last couple of days. But without further ado, let's look at the team, and here is the Arsenal side that I think strongest on the screen. Now, Joel Campbell's proven to be a very good player on that right-hand side when he's getting the opportunity to play, and I think I'll put him in there ahead of the likes of Walcott, who just hasn't really performed back into the season, and Oxlade-Chamberlain, who really hasn't really been given a chance. Sanchez, definitely the first name on that team sheet, along with Mesut Ozil, and obviously Giroud up front, who's got a few goals to his name this season. Ramsey and Coquelin obviously make up the midfield. Bellerin, absolutely unreal right back, definitely come on leaps and bounds this season, and looks like one of the best right backs in the league. Actually, safely you could say that. Gabriel and Koscielny at the back. Could arguably put Mertesacker there, but Gabriel has definitely come on and done a really good job this season, where Mertesacker has looked a little bit shaky. Czech in there, who obviously did sign in the summer of last year, and has turned out to be an absolute unreal signing. Really do enjoy watching him in between the sticks. And Monreal at left back. So, what do Arsenal need? They need a new striker. I think they need depth in midfield, and maybe a new centre-back just to shore up that defence, and that could really make them a title-competing side. Just a few simple changes with the mind that we know they've got, but whether or not Arsene Wenger will spend it is a different choice. But with some of the players on this list, and maybe some of the players I do suggest they sign, we could definitely see them maybe winning the Barclays Premier League in the near future. So without further ado, let's look at the dream players. The two players that I've got here today is Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Robert Lewandowski. Two players that they have been, vaguely linked with, not massive rumours, but again, two big players that are on Arsenal's radar, Robert Lewandowski and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Maybe Ibra more likely of the two, but I just really can't see these transfers happening, to be fair. Again, both unreal strikers, probably the best top strikers in Europe over the last couple of seasons, and I just can't really see them joining Arsenal. To be fair, if you get Lewandowski or Ibra in up front to replace Giroud, you've got yourself a very strong attacking lineup, but I just can't see it. Let's move on to the players they have been linked with, and the deals that really could potentially happen. First player we've got is the Barclays Premier League winner. It is N'Golo Kante, one of the best central midfielders in the league last year, and or should I say this season, and has gotten himself a team this season to reward himself. Unreal player, and definitely would add so much depth to that Arsenal squad. Can play CDM, can play centre mid, and one unreal signing he would be. Now, a player we've got here is Liverpool's Jordan Ibe. Contract negotiations have stalled with Liverpool, I do believe, and he is open to interest from Manchester City, Arsenal and Spurs. Will Jordan Ibe join? Will he jump ship? Very possible. He could definitely be breeded into one of the best homegrown talents at Arsenal. Obviously being English, that is. He could definitely kind of leaps and bounds, and with what he could learn under Ozil, Sanchez, that's just invaluable in all honesty. On the right, they have been linked with Mkhitaryan, who could also play down the middle too, and that would definitely answer a lot of problems on the wings and obviously through the middle of the park. Mkhitaryan, brilliant season with Borussia Dortmund, one of their best players over the last couple of seasons. The right midfielder has definitely performed to his too much people surprised. He was a decent talent, but no one really thought he'd come on and do this well for Dortmund. Pretty much has been up on par with Marco Reus on how important he is for that Dortmund side. Could he jump ships to Arsenal? Very possible. Barclays Premier League is a very tempting place to go. Another player they have been linked with, another Bayern Munich, another Bundesliga player, should I say, coincidentally, it is Mehdi Benatia. Not having the best of times at FC Bayern, should I say. Sorry about that. Yes, not getting much in the way of game time. It'd be a good move, though. Barclays Premier League, fresh start, can definitely show your talent and definitely would shore up the defence. I mean, that's one of the players you're looking for. Koscielny and Benatia would definitely make this a very strong Arsenal back four. Now let's go into the 5 players I think Arsenal should sign and definitely highlight. The first player we've got here is Aymeric Laporte. Very good centre-back, young and upcoming. Will definitely get a good chemistry with obviously the likes of Koscielny and that French contingent in that Arsenal squad if Arsene Wenger does stay on for another season. Laporte is that guy. Young, he'll cost a few £1,000,000, but to be fair, get him into the squad, build him up to be a world beater, and you got yourself a solid centre-back for many seasons to come, and definitely will obviously fill that void when Koscielny does obviously retire, who is considerably older than Aymeric Laporte. Next player we do have is Blaise Matuidi, again another French player who has been linked with a move to Arsenal before. PSG absolutely walking the division at the moment, and maybe Blaise Matuidi would be seeking newer pastures and more of a challenge in the Barclays Premier League. And why not Arsenal? Again, he would slot into that Arsenal side here. And can you imagine a midfield with Ozil, Kante and Matuidi? Be absolutely unreal. Next player we do have is another Premier League winner, obviously Leicester's very own Riyad Mahrez, a player that I can definitely see joining the club. Imagine him on that right hand side, Sanchez, Dybala, who I've obviously got here. Imagine Sanchez, Dybala and Mahrez. That'd be absolutely unreal. Maybe even Giroud up there. He'd get so many goals, and Mahrez, obviously, he's had one good season. Will he continue it? I'm not too sure, but it's definitely worth the punt. He's better than most of the options Arsenal have on the right-hand side, and I'll definitely go for the Algerian international. Next player we do have is Thomas Müller. Again, another player that is rumoured to be a little bit unsettled at FC Bayern Munich, and I can definitely see Arsenal maybe pouncing on that. Maybe even Manchester United too, who, if you want me to cover in the next episode, guys, make sure you do put that in the comment section down below. But Thomas Müller, again, another player that adds just bags and bags of potential, and just at the right age, I believe, at 26 or 27, knows where the net is, can link up with Mesut Ozil, can play as a striker too. Can you imagine Sanchez and Müller as attacking options for your club? That'd be absolutely unreal, and I'll definitely be interested to see if that move would even fabricate. I'd love to see Thomas Müller in the Barclays Premier League. And last player we do have is Dybala. That obviously has been a player that I had put for Chelsea to sign too, but he's there for the taking. He's had an incredible season in Juve, showed that he is one of the top talents, an up-and-coming talent, should I say, in Europe. He has to be one of the most sought after talents. He has to be. I'd love to see him in the Barclays Premier League. I'd love to see what he can do. Someone just needs to take the gamble on him and see how he does in the Premier League. But these are the players I think Arsenal should sign. These are the players I've been linked with, and these are the dream players. Which ones do you think will come true? Which is more likely? Put in the comment section down below. But guys, that does bring an end to today's video. If Arsenal do make a couple of these signings, where can you see them finishing next season? And will they win the Barclays Premier League anytime soon? Like this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, smash that like button. I would absolutely appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new around here. I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Peace.